Hi guys, day 11 of the 90-day video journey. Busy day at work today really, so just worn out and tired after a day's work, but took decent money, helped lots of people, still here. Watched the final episode of Game of Thrones last night. Was a bit of a non-event to be honest, but kind of expect that with not having a cliffhanger at the end of the episode, but you know, all good things come to an end. There was a guy, I think he's called Brian, something this morning, he was posting about his wife who unfortunately has dementia, and obviously when you work in a healthcare setting you see quite a lot of this, and it does affect people quite a lot and greatly, and it's quite a difficult, extremely difficult patch, but that being said, that's going to become a much more common thing in the UK now, as the baby boomers are all maturing. But the point he was talking about was the time thing, yes, and Mark Hayes touched on that in one of his during the orientation call. Time is probably the single most precious asset we have, and the old saying is that the youth is wasted on the young, because when we have lots of time we tend to squander it. We tend to maybe not do the work or the studying that we're supposed to do. It's a growth period as well, so there's a huge amount of that, but we all waste a huge amount of time, and then unfortunately generally we all realise the great importance of it when we tend to run out of it. So hopefully all of us in the SFM haven't done that, and we're here to try and retire early. Maybe not so much for the material things, but just to get our life back and just experience more life, more quiet moments, more coffees, more conversations, more of those moments. Those really, I can't remember having a really deep conversation with anyone. Obviously in my line of work I've talked to a lot of people, so you're kind of worn out by the time you get home. You can't really have very, very deep conversations because you're in a time restricted environment, so you kind of have to push things along a little bit, unfortunately, to keep everything on schedule. But those are the funny little environments where you do tend to get to deeper points in conversation quite quickly, because people open up about their health, and well, once they've opened up about your health, you're quite deep into a personal conversation. So time, spend it wisely. Wake up each day knowing that you got another 24 hours. There's a better post than what I'm saying about this, isn't it? About how to spend all your time, and if you realise, like, if you're only kind of halfway or even more through your life, then you've really got to think about. I think I read a book about Warren Buffett, and he's takes it to the extreme. I think he's in his 70s, mid 70s, maybe even 80s now. So he calculates, to the amount of days that he's got left on the planet. So he makes every day, he makes sure he uses every single day to the utmost priority and doesn't waste 1 minute. I suppose being the richest man in the world, you've got to do that because everyone wants a piece of your time. So he's got to make sure he structures it and organises it very well, and that's a good rule for all of us, I suppose. We can all do that little Stuart Ross paper thing and plan our day, little 3-pointers. I don't think you need to print off an A4 piece of paper. I'll actually do it on a little small piece of paper, A4 piece of paper. But it's whatever works for you at the end of the day. Right, I'm just gonna soak up the last of today. Like I said, been stuck indoors all day, so if it's a nice day I tend to come out. I find my eyes, after looking at the computer all day and just being indoors with no windows all day, I just need to come out and look at a sky. Such a simple thing like that, and breathe some fresh air and just hear some birds tweet, because it is quite an artificial environment that I spend quite a lot of my day in, and yeah, just being out in the fresh air to me is glorious, to be honest. So Here's for Human Vampire. Checking out for the day. Is it day 11? It's day 12, isn't it? Day 12 of 90, maybe. Okay, see you later. Bye bye.